Rochester. I was at the Sweeps Festival. Maybe it's all the bodies around me. But I'm just walking through the back streets now. Walking down to Chatham, because apparently there's a market there. And frustrating that I can't live stream the Sweeps Festival, which is about chimney sweeps. Victorian chimney sweeps, celebrating the end of winter and the start of spring. It's always on the May bank holiday here in Rochester. And it's a special Rochester festival, and the place is packed. I mean, the high street is packed, and there's Morris dancers in the middle doing their dancey things, and live music, and yeah, it seems to be a mecca for goths and pagans and witches and stuff. So there we are. So maybe, yeah, it's good to get a breather away from all the noise and the maddening throng of people. So here's historic warehouse in Rochester, now turned into residential flats. Oh no, it's a brewery, historic brewery, Victorian brewery for beer, I guess. I like how they keep the old buildings intact, and in fact, it's a millionaire antiques dealer who lives next door to it that restored that building. I was speaking to him when I first started doing Facebook Live. So that was pretty impressive. I think there were plans to demolish it, and he rescued it by buying it and then turn it into a block of flats. So anything than demolish old historic buildings. I've got one viewer. Say hi. Not sure how the chat works on here. Actually, I do, because it does pop up. But YouTube Live is the only one where people actually chat live so far. I've tried TikTok and Facebook. Yeah. So thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, so I'm still deciding what platforms. I might actually do a video describing the pros and hi. See, people are saying hi already. I'm good, thanks. Lizard Arts and really Jed. Hi. Yeah, I'm okay. I stubbed my big toe, so my toe's a bit sore. Actually, I'll come through here. It's a bit busy there. But it's getting better, and at least it's not broken. And best thing is what am I doing? Okay, apart from walking off the pain of my toe, I'm here at Sweeps Festival in Rochester, which is a historic British festival, particular to Rochester, to celebrate spring. So it's about chimney sweeps. So in the old days, they used to hire 12-year-old boys to go up chimney because they're so small, sweep out people's chimneys. You live in Lancashire. Okay, this is Rochester, Kent. So you might actually have similar celebrations. In fact, I'll just change my camera around so you can see. There's the sweeps. So I'm tackling it from the other side. It's this historic Rochester High Street. In fact, my ancestors are from Lancashire. No, I'm wrong. Lincolnshire. I always get the two. Yeah, but I'm not going down there because as soon as I go down there, it cuts out. So there's no point. I mean, I've been to it several times. So I've been to Sweeps loads of times as I live not far from Rochester High Street. So this time we're doing something a bit different. We're going down to Chatham High Street, which isn't a tourist spot. That some people think is a bit rough. So Not really compared to where I was born, but I know I sound posh, but yeah, I'm from New Zealand and I lived in South Auckland, which is, yeah, it's not a bad area, just full of crime. So, yeah, so here I am on my way walking down to Chatham, but there's some interesting spots on the way. So we'll have a look at those. Um, well, platforms. Um, yeah, Lanarkshire. Nice. What's it like up there? Up because Kent's in the south, you can see by the weather. Um, meant to be friendly in Lanarkshire. Oops, making sure I don't get run over by a child. Um, yeah, there's a boy racer. Uh, and my wife's messaging me about a YouTuber, Jeff Buys Cars, that she follows. She does follow me as well. um, here we are. So as we head into Chatham, we've got car alarms going off. I do have a stabilizer, but it just went haywire, so I'm doing this by hand. So do bear with me with all the bumpiness. And here's Medway Little Theatre. So there we are. It's a local dram theatre near where I live. Not that I've been involved, because I'm a professional actor, and if I spend too much of my time doing amateur stuff, as in non-paid, just using all my energy, I'll get exhausted. Rather save my energy for all the professional stuff when it comes, if and when. So that's Rochester. Sorry, this is an intro. This is called Chatham Intra, this road. And it's basically the road that goes between Rochester and Chatham. And so if I do a spin round, you can see, so this whole road all the way down here is called Intra. And there's lots of art galleries, and because it's more affordable, because Rochester's a bit more expensive, and Chatham is not sure if it's more expensive, but it's a poorer area. So Intra is that sort of go between. And Charles Dickens called he spent a bit of time in Intra, this road. It's just one street. So technically, it's a continuation of Rochester High Street and merges with Chatham High Street. So Intra means in between Chatham and Rochester. Whew. So there we have it. Okay, I'll come back to me. Might attach. Oh, I've got 3 thumbs up. Nice, thank you. So I might see if I can attach my tripod. There's more boy racers with holes drilled into their exhausts. So, in fact, I'm from a country that's full of boy racers. New Zealand's really to its motorsports and rally races and people with hot hatches. In fact, that's the only thing to do. Well, that's not true. You can go fishing, but if you're not into the great outdoors, that's the main thing to do. So there used to be like car meets, and they're usually older cars as well. Ford Cortinas and Ford Anglias. So at least Britain's got a few more things to do, because you've got all the pubs, and you've got the art galleries. But yeah, so this is Intra. I'm walking along. You see, it's a lot quieter than Rochester High Street that I showed you before. So lizards artists, the Thigh, do tell me what's happening in Lancashire. This is Kent in the UK, and this is historically naval towns. It's a naval town, so it has a bit of poverty. When the dockyards, the Navy pulled out of the local dockyards in the 70s, which led to mass unemployment because the majority of people here worked for the British Navy. So as engineers and stuff, we still have the Royal Engineers locally, but it's a lot quieter, more cars. Oh, hi, Paul. Good to be on here. Uh, yeah, I was just saying, for some reason, sweeps, the internet kept cutting out, but I just went under a railway bridge and it cut out just then. Good timing. So, how you doing, Paul? So, Paul lives in Kent. I won't say where, privacy. You enjoying the weather? Oh yeah, here's a brick wall. I'm going to sit on the brick wall. Getting a